feel that to my core. I am praying to God that He just spares my life. Are you even supposed to pull the dead flowers off? You wanna go bye-bye? Can you finish your sausage? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Alora. I make motherhood and lifestyle content. I am a stay-at-home mom to 2 kids. I have a 2-year-old son named Caspian and a 1-month-old daughter named Ellery. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that yet. I will be taking you guys with me throughout these next few days. Just what my life looks like as a stay-at-home mom. Some days we just stay home and just not do much, and then other days we're out and about. Today is gonna be one of those days. We have story time this morning. I do try to go to story time when I can, but there are just days that we don't make it out the door. And it's like one of those things where, you know what, that's okay. I'm not gonna stress about it. It's not life or death, so. And then after story time, I have to run some errands uptown. A few videos back, I had mentioned that I was just super nervous about taking both kids into a store by myself. And so my normal grocery shopping time, which is right in the morning, I've been pushing to the evenings when my husband's home so that he can come with us grocery shopping. And that's been working out. I'm going to attempt grocery shopping alone tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. I actually have taken both kids into the store by myself. It was just to grab a quick item, and it was great. I baby carried Ellery and she was fine, content, and then Caspian had his snacks and he was fine and content, and I did not end up pulling my hair out from stress and stuff like that. Really, I'm the one holding us back. If I give them the things that make them happy, they're great. So for my toddler, it's an abundance of snacks. For my newborn, it's baby carrying. And as long as I'm doing that, things are great. So if you've been here a long time, then you know that I love Aldi. I'm an avid Aldi shopper. 99% of our food comes from Aldi. Something I recently discovered, and I feel very stupid about it, but like I've always seen these there and I just didn't think to get them, are these turtle crackers. They taste just like goldfish, but cheaper, and they're cuter because they're turtles. Going bye-bye. We are about to head to story time. Normally I would walk to story time on a nice day like this, but we have to go uptown afterwards. So we're just gonna drive, and if you're noticing a shirt change, baby spit up all down my back, so shirt had to be changed.
I think you too.
Wanted to give a quick breastfeeding update. I had someone ask in my previous video how that was going. Not much has changed since the first update I gave you. It's just going great. No issues. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that this is not my first rodeo. This is my second baby. And so I've gone through all the struggles of breastfeeding with my first, and I know what to do this time around. And so I've had 0 issues, and I'm very grateful for that. I do not take that for granted because I know what it feels like to struggle with breastfeeding. And I'm just so grateful that this time around it's been a different journey. It's been a smoother journey. And again, I'm just so grateful for that. With summer coming up, you guys will be seeing Kyle a lot more in my videos, and that's because if you're new here, my husband is a teacher, and so obviously he gets the summers off. Last summer he tutored most of the summer. This summer he's not doing that. He's taking the summer off and actually enjoying his break. I am so excited for him to be home every day for like the next 3 months. I love having him home. I do not get sick of my husband. I like being around him. In general, he's a great person to be around. And I think if you ask a lot of family and friends, they'd say the same thing. He's just a very enjoyable person to be around. He's got a great sense of humor and he's not annoying. Which when we first started dating, I kind of had like these things that I was looking out for. One of them was obviously like, what does his relationship with the Lord look like? That was the most important. But like another one was, does he have a sense of humor and is he annoying? And if he was annoying, I knew I couldn't spend the rest of my life with someone like that. So I had to make sure kind of those 3 things. And he wasn't annoying and he cracks me up. It's going to really help us get into a routine with him home. I just feel like right now there's no routine, more specifically for Ellery. I've done my best to stick with Caspian's routine that we've really set and established, but I noticed that I just cannot get Ellery into routine. I don't have that time like I did with Caspian. When Caspian was born, I dedicated all my time to curating a routine that we did every single day, and I just don't have that with Ellery because I have another child I need to split my time with. While it's with Caspian, I could really like go all in on that. And so this time around I feel so bad because I don't have like a set nap routine. She's just napping on my chest, she's napping in the swing, she's just kind of napping whenever. While with Caspian I was like, all right, it's 9 o'clock, time for a nap, and I would rock him and put him in his bed. I mean, by this point he was taking his naps in his crib. I've only put Ellery in her crib 1 time for a nap and it only lasted like 15 minutes. So while there is somewhat a routine for Caspian, poor Ellery has like no routine and it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. I'm trying not to. She's just kind of been going with the flow and she's been doing great. I feel like second-borns are just built different. Just like firstborns are built different. Firstborns, they're the ones that will probably see a lot of your mistakes, while the second-born is only given so much time because there's another sibling that needs time as well. And so I think both birth orders have their own sort of like resilience. And so I try to remind myself that it's okay, like she will be fine, we'll be fine, we'll be okay. We may not have a solid routine yet for her, but we'll eventually get there. And I'm really hoping with Kyle home this summer that we will get there, because then Kyle can just focus on Caspian and I can really get Ellery into routine. And I think once they're both in a solid routine, our days will feel more structured. I'm trying to not freak out in the midst of it all. They say the early days of motherhood is survival, and I feel that. I feel that to my core. Just opened up my Amazon package. We got, I ordered Ellery some curtains for her room. That needed to get done. My sister had gifted me the first set, but her room has 2 windows, so I needed another set. So I ordered that. And then I got a baby shower gift, which I got the 2 things that I use even now. I have this nail and ear picker. This thing is amazing. I use it on Ellery, I use it on Caspian. 2-year age difference there, but still use the same thing on both of them. And then these silicone bibs. I feel like fabric bibs are a thing of the past. I don't think parents, I don't even know if parents really use fabric anymore. It's either like plastic or these silicone. We still use these silicone bibs on Caspian, and I know we'll be using them on Ellery when she's a little bit older, like 4 months old, 6 months old, to eat food. So I got this person the 2 things that I use even now. When it comes to me and purchasing things online, I get really anxious. Not because I think the product is not gonna be good. I get anxious about just purchasing, spending money. Some people love spending money. I am not one of those people. I am a saver through and through. If it weren't for Kyle, we would never have nice things. He kind of helps balance me out. Kyle's actually a saver as well, but not to the extreme that I am. Kyle thinks that if it were up to me, I would hoard money and like never spend it for the rest of my life. And he's probably right. But I would love to know, are you a saver or are you a spender? No shame in either. I think you can take both to the extreme. I think you need to have a healthy balance between the two. I kid you not, UPS just dropped off some more packages. It was a big Amazon purchase this time around. We don't have Amazon Prime because we really don't online shop too much. It's just not worth it for us. And if I wanted to use Amazon Prime, I'll just mooch off my parents and use my dad's account or something. So what we do to like meet the free shipping requirements is we will do big like monthly Amazon purchases. I mean, and there are a lot of months where we just don't make an Amazon purchase. It just so happened that May ended up being a big Amazon purchase month. We purchased the headboard like I showed in my last video. I'll link that in the cards above. The curtains, the baby gift as I just showed. This is the camera that we've been talking about for months. We finally have it. I'm hoping to use this for some of my future videos. We'll see. But it's got better quality, which is why I think I want to use this one over the one I'm currently using. This quality is, I think this is like 1080p and this one's 4K. And then, this packaging. Okay, this is the tripod. This is the tripod that goes to the camera. So as you can see, this is why I was so anxious, because we ordered a lot and it added up to being a lot. We are off to the store. I got my mom fuel and both kids are in really good mood. It's gonna be a good outing. I'm claiming it. I'm claiming that it's gonna be really, really good and stress-free. Grocery shopping went great. Really no issues. Ellery slept the whole time and Caspian ate his snacks the whole time. While both kids are napping, I'm going to take this opportunity to really tackle some laundry. During the day, I baby wear a lot. And so laundry is just one of those chores that's hard to do while baby wearing. I don't like to bring baskets of laundry up and down the stairs while wearing a baby. It just is not safe. Like, I'm afraid I'm going to fall. And so because of that, it really puts me back on laundry a lot. I can only do laundry in the evenings when my husband is home. And at that point, I'm just exhausted and I don't feel like doing chores or just going down to the basement. So yesterday, during my little pockets of time where I wasn't baby wearing, I did laundry. I washed the clothes and the towels. Today I have to fold them all, hang them all. I am so out of breath. Bringing that all up was a workout. I am needing to prep dinner real quick because Ellery has a doctor's appointment in about an hour, so it's around 4:30. So I don't want to have to come home after the doctor's appointment and then rush to get dinner done. So we're gonna prep it right now. I'm making chicken fajitas. I intentionally planned for today because what you can do is you can prep all the ingredients, throw it into a big Ziploc bag, and then what I do is I throw it all on a cookie sheet and I bake it for like 25 minutes at 350 degrees and dinner's ready. So that's the plan for tonight. I literally just had that pepper shoot the the juice into my eye. Yesterday's doctor's appointment for Ellery went great. Girly girl is 11 pounds, 6 ounces. That's huge. That's huge for me because Caspian was my small itty bitty petite baby and Ellery's just this big honkin' linebacker. And so I am not used to a baby being that big and a month old. So, but she's doing great. And that was so reassuring for me because she's been projectiling a lot lately. Sorry if that's gross. Like shoot across the room projectile. And I did not deal with that with my first. I did the mistake of Googling it and it gave me this horrible diagnosis. And so I went to her pediatrician. I brought to him my concern and he's like, well, based off her weight, so far so good. Like she's not losing any weight. She's gained a beautiful amount of weight. He then checks her stomach and he's like, it's not hard, it's very soft, everything looks good, it's not a concern right now. As a professional, he has no concerns, so that just made me feel a lot better. We're still keeping an eye on it, obviously, because I mean, we as parents are always worried about our kids. I have found that Googling symptoms is the worst thing ever. But yet I find myself doing it every single time I'm feeling a certain way or my kids are displaying a certain symptom. I just Google it. For example, when I first got pregnant with Caspian, this was before I knew I was pregnant, I was having these horrid cramps. It hurt so bad, and so I Googled the cramps. And according to Google, I was having a uterine rupture and I was gonna die if I didn't get medical attention. So naturally, I'm freaking out. I am praying to God that he just spares my life. I got down on my knees and like just asked the Lord to protect my life because I thought I was going to die. Turns out I was just pregnant. Just stay off Google and call your doctor. I'm preaching to myself when I say that. So I have a plant that was given to me by a neighbor. It is this one. I'm currently propagating it and I see some roots starting to grow, but I do not know what this is. I'm not really too much a plant person, but I'm trying to be. And like when a neighbor gives you free plants, you just say yes. She had no idea what this was either. So if you know what kind of plant this is, let me know in the comments because I would love to know. She also gave me this one that I'm propagating and I also see some roots at the bottom. I don't know if you see those roots growing, but she did say that this one's called a wandering Jew. It's so nice when a neighbor, I was just walking the kids and she stopped me and was like, hey, would you like some free plants? And it's like, yeah, of course I'll take free plants. And then I also have the spider plant given to me by a different neighbor. Where I live, everyone's just so giving. Like I will absolutely take your free plants. This one I actually grew from a little, it's a spider plant. What do you call, I'm not a plant person, so forgive me, but I have no idea what you call like a little offspring of this plant. I basically took that, propagated it, then stuck it in some soil. And this is how big it is. I'm so proud of myself because I'm so good at killing plants. I'm not good at keeping them alive. But this one is thriving and I'm so happy. This is my Mother's Day flower from Storytime and my flowers are dead, but the leaves look fine. So I think I might just pull the flowers off. Are you even supposed to pull the dead flowers off? I have no idea, but I'm doing it anyways. Okay, this one actually looks, ooh, this one actually looks not dead. So I'm gonna keep that one. But killed the flowers. Did not water this for like a full-on week. All my plants were given to me for free. I don't go out and buy them because I'm so good at killing them. This one, this is a snake plant. My mom gave it to me. She gave me a clipping of it. That's it, a clipping of it. So one of the neighbors gave me a spider plant clipping. My mom gave me this snake plant, and it was just this, and this has grown. This little leaf right here has grown, and I'm just so proud of it. I'm so proud of this plant. It's a bear. When he scares the wild hog. I'm going to end today's video here and just enjoy the rest of our day. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, friends.